Hi, hello, welcome to the first edition of Muumuu's Across America, version New Orleans. The Epiphany was the day that the three kings found the baby Jesus, and then it was confirmed that God was incarnate in the baby Jesus, and New Orleanians found a way to turn that into our Mardi Gras season. So while it is a religious experience, it's also the day that you can officially eat king cake. So we are on our way to Dong Phuong Bakery. I've never had their king cake before, and people talk about it like it's the Holy Grail. So part of me feels a little bit like Indiana Jones right now, and we're gonna go hunt for this Holy Grail of king cake.
There's only one way to find out.
It also just occurred to me that since it is the first official day of Mardi Gras and we're making this road trip, like, it might suck if we get there and they don't have a king cake. But there's always prizes in life, so if there's no king cake, then there's at least banh mi. There we go! Oh my god, they got a sign. They're so official now. We're gonna get some king cake. Dong Phuong Bakery. You know, we've been on this journey, and I made that joke that what if we get there and they don't have any king cakes? Well, guess what? They totally ran out of king cakes. But they're making more. But the lady said 700 king cakes. So now we're patiently waiting for the girl to come outside with the king cakes that we ordered. But in the meantime, we have what is known as banh mi. And banh mi is, since we're in New Orleans, people will refer to that as the Vietnamese po' boy. Are you guys ready for this? So I have French cold cuts inside this thing. Daikon radish, pickled carrot, pate, and then to top it all, this delicious buttery French roll. You kind of need a mini vacuum cleaner around when you're eating it because the bread will flake all over you. So I would suggest, not eating it and then having to go somewhere important, like a meeting. There's no seating in there. So you kind of only have one choice, and that's either the parking lot or the car. Car wins. I have a Dong Phuong king cake. I have a Dong Phuong king cake. I have a Dong Phuong king cake. This is like saying I have the golden ticket. Like, I kind of feel like Willy Wonka right now. Or wait, it was Charlie, wasn't it? It was Charlie. No, it was Grandpa Joe who was singing, I've got the golden ticket.
'Cause I've got a golden ticket.
When you have a Dong Phuong king cake, it's the golden way. And I kind of don't know what to do with myself. Like, I'm sitting alone in my car with the giant king cake in my hand.
What are they doing? What's that, Magpie? What are they doing?
And a plastic baby on the front. Okay, so for all of you that do not know, is that when I was growing up down here in New Orleans, the baby was in fact inside the king cake. And my favorite tradition as a school kid, well, Catholic school for ya, carnival season would start and the teacher would buy the first king cakes, and every Friday was King Cake Friday. And you would bite it carefully because you knew there was a baby inside. And you always wanted to get the baby, much to your parents' chagrin. Because if you got the baby, then that meant you had to bring king cake next week for your class. But as a kid, you know, you're not responsible for actually doing things or having money. So you're like, I want to win. I'm going to win the king cake today. And so you wanted the baby. Well, with the advent of FedEx and UPS and shipping, people started sending king cakes to their relatives out of town. And what happened was people started having really expensive dental work to deal with because they were biting on this plastic baby.
Let's take a look at that mouth. Say ah.
So now they have to put the baby on the outside. So for all of you out of towners. So let's dig in. I don't know if you have had the pleasure of dining with me yet. It's usually a really visceral experience. My heart's beating really fast right now. This might be the most perfect king cake that ever existed. Okay, it's got like... I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack. Whew. Okay. Hold on, one more bite. Okay. This is why this king cake wins. Can you see like all those beautiful layers right there? This has got this magical layered super flaky action going on, but then it's got some crunchy bits in there. And then it's a cream cheese frosting. It's not a royal icing. This might be the most perfect mission of Muumuus across America that I've ever ventured on. Oh, and then the best part. So I totally got the whole thing wrong. Had to pre-order it. I go over to the thing to pick it up. I tell the man my name. And then he looks at me and he says, I really like your dress. Point proven. Muumuus bring joy. We just had a joy exchange. We exchanged joy. I gave him joy with the visual of my muumuu, and he gave me joy in the form of a king cake. And so, people, that is how you muumuu. Muumuu out. I've never been so carnal with an entire pastry before. There's like the edges are caramelized. You got it. Y'all hear that? It's, oh my God. Oh, so I don't know if they ship. But if they do, I highly recommend you get one. This is sinful. This is the type of shit that you like, when no one's looking, you take the whole thing and you go hide in a closet. And you eat it. Because you don't want anybody to have it.